This is a guinea pig cage that we bought off of eBay. This isn't the original design. I actually modified it myself to make it a little larger, give it a little more area. Maybe the thinner design might have been a little better originally. It was like a 3-story cage, so it had, from the ground, had 3 levels. But I raised it off the ground so I could clean under it and put little sliders on it. As you can see though, it's outside now. We didn't, I don't know, I didn't care for it too much. It's okay, I mean it looked okay, but here are the ramps. And I'll tell you the problems with these. This corrugated plastic, you can buy it at Lowe's. It's kind of expensive too, like everything. But for one, they eat it. You can see that. They chewed on it pretty good. I mean, they just ate the sides of it up just like they would anything else because they can. And another problem, guinea pigs and all your rodents, they poop a lot, and they decided, you know, they were going to poop on the bridge or at the bottom of the bridge or something like that. It'd get compacted into the side of these openings right here, all the way down the side and along the bridge. I mean, it literally just gets stuck in it. It would become a hard, crusty mess, and it stunk. And I'll tell you, the hardest thing about it, you couldn't wash it out. You couldn't get rid of it. Flies would start breeding inside of these little bridges. The little bridges themselves did not work for me. They were bad. So we got rid of the ramps altogether and just had 2 separate levels. But another problem is, here's the panels they give you. I mean, what you get is a kit with these little 12 by 12 panels. So it does make a cage kind of fast. Use a bunch of these little black zip ties. I mean, you know, just zip tying the whole cage together to form a larger cage. Not bad, but don't matter how tight you get them, it's going to have that flex in it like that. I mean, you know, there's just no way to not have the flex. And the door is actually held on with the same thing. So I actually put this metal in here myself. These rods, I actually had some extra rods, and I ended up buying a couple other ones and put a metal rod along the bottom here to keep the bottoms supported, because that was their plan too with it. But there's not a lot of distance between the 2 levels. There's enough, but not a lot. But with these little sides too, this is about how tall the sides were on their top ones. But then again, the bottom one you see is a little taller, but it still is just not enough. It would they would kick it out everywhere. So, and I tried to put my own corrugated plastic along the sides to help keep it in, but it was just a messy cage overall. I mean, it was like $140 I think for this cage, and like I said, you got a kit and you had to put it together yourself. And if you didn't pay careful attention to detail, you know what, you just had a messy little cage that you wasted money on. And this is sitting outside now, so it's rusting. But as you can see, the guinea pigs, they ate just about all the plastic off of some of these doors. They didn't leave anything. They just chewed it up. They chewed it to crap. So I guess you make your own decision on that. You think you'd like it, but this cage did not work for me. I don't think I would recommend those cages. I don't know. They're simple. They are larger, but they didn't work for me. Here's the cages we actually have the guinea pigs in now. We keep the male and female separated. They had babies when we got them, and that's going to happen. So we had to get 2 cages actually. Ironically, before I had them in the cage outside, this is exactly what I had them in, but I thought it was kind of small. So, but that was with the 2 and the 1 I said. So we ended up buying this one. It's a little larger than the cage I did have, so it's got a little more space. But this actually works much better. These cages aren't quite as high here as this bottom one, but this cage is pretty nice. And if you wanted to divide it, you could actually divide this cage up. It has a opening on the top and an opening on the side here. And I paid maybe about $100 for this cage. So, but with the high bottom and everything else, it actually works really well for keeping in this bedding and everything. This is the bedding we use. It's the Carefresh Ultra. It's white. I like it. You can really see what's in it. It definitely lasts longer as far as for absorbing stuff. It's kind of expensive. It's about $20 for a 50 liter bag at Tractor Supply. But I'll buy 2 bags at a time when I'm going down there to get corn or something, and usually you can get a 10% off coupon in the mail or online for Tractor Supply. So try to look out for that. If you go there often enough anyways, once they have your number in the system, they'll send them to you. So I get stuff in the mail for Tractor Supply all the time. So look into that. But yeah, so these little cages I definitely work better, I think, and they're simple. They're not that expensive, and they're definitely easier to clean and keep clean. They're lighter too.